One female sniper, 3,200-meter distance, 15 mph wind, 4.2 seconds bullet flight time. While all male commanders said impossible, Staff Sergeant Lisa "Ghost" Morgan was preparing to break Carlos Hathcock's record, the legendary names of precision shooting. Carlos Hathcock made history with 93 confirmed kills in Vietnam. Lyudmila Pavlichenko eliminated 309 enemies in World War II, demonstrating the power of female snipers. And in modern times, dozens of American female soldiers continue this tradition by displaying perfect marksmanship under the most difficult conditions. Have you ever accomplished something that everyone said was impossible? Share that moment in the comments. If you believe these incredible female sniper stories deserve to reach more people, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. This story is dedicated to them and all our heroic female soldiers. Afghanistan. Fob Chapman, October 14, 2010, 5:30 a.m. The alarm sound engulfed the base. As 200 soldiers rushed to the emergency briefing room, the situation was getting worse by the minute. Colonel James Steele Patterson explained the situation by pointing to the map. "Gentlemen, the Taliban is planning a major attack. Under the command of Mullah Rashid Ahmad, 800 fighters will launch a coordinated assault on FOB Chapman within 3 hours." The room was ice-cold silent. The base housing 500 American soldiers was the enemy's target. "The most critical problem," Patterson continued, "is Mullah Rashid's command center here, 3,200 meters away on top of a rocky hill. We can't stop the attack without stopping him." Staff Sergeant Rodriguez, the unit's most experienced sniper, raised his hand. "Sir, 3,200 meters is beyond theoretical limits. Even Carlos Hathcock's record in Vietnam was 2,500 meters. Other snipers agreed. That distance is impossible. Wind conditions are too variable. It's hard even to see the target." Patterson looked around desperately. Reinforcement would take at least 4 hours. 500 soldiers would be trapped. That's when Lisa Morgan raised her hand. "Sir, I can make the shot." The room fell into silence. 200 male soldiers turned to Lisa, the only woman among them. Rodriguez laughed. "Morgan, you've never made a shot beyond 1,500 meters. 3,200 meters is another world." Staff Sergeant Rodriguez. Lisa spoke calmly but determinedly. "I made 2,000-meter shots with my father in Montana. My calculations show it's possible." Patterson shook his head skeptically. "Morgan, this isn't just about distance. Atmospheric pressure, wind changes, bullet drop, Earth's rotation effect. There are thousands of variables." "Sir, I've calculated all the variables." The surrounding soldiers began whispering. "A woman can't handle this pressure. Even Carlos Hathcock took 3 shots to break his record." Too risky. Lisa's confidence wasn't unfounded. Her story began at a 5,000-acre ranch in Montana's mountainous regions. Her father, Robert "Bullseye" Morgan, was a former Marine sniper. He had served in Vietnam, was a legendary soldier with 47 confirmed kills. "Daughter," her father had told Lisa when she was 8. "Sniping isn't just about shooting well, it's mathematics, physics, patience, and mental balance, all coming together." Every weekend, father and daughter would train in the mountains. Age 12. First deer at 400 meters. Age 14, Montana State Youth Champion. Age 16, Eagle at 1,200 meters. Age 18, target board at 2,100 meters. Perfect hit. In college, Lisa studied physics and mathematics, perfecting ballistic science theoretically. Bullet trajectories, atmospheric effects, long-range calculations. She became an expert in all of them. In military sniper training, Lisa was the only woman in a class of 50, achieving perfect scores on graduation exams. But no commander gave her real long-distance missions. 2 months ago, first long-range shot. When Taliban snipers began hitting American soldiers at FOB Chapman from long distances, Lisa was reluctantly given a chance. "Morgan, there's an enemy sniper in the valley, 1,500 meters distance. Find him and neutralize." Lisa had delivered perfect performance that day. She neutralized the target with a single shot. Even Rodriguez was impressed. Good shot, Morgan, but the real test is at longer distances. Now that real test had arrived, Patterson reviewed Lisa's file again. Montana records, school performance, successes in first missions. Morgan, he took a deep breath. If you miss, Mullah Rashid will detect our position. 500 soldiers will be in greater danger. Sir, I won't miss, Rodriguez intervened. Colonel, this is too risky. At that distance, a woman's hands will shake. She can't calculate correctly under stress. Lisa responded, Staff Sergeant, I've made 2,000-meter shots in Montana at 20 degrees SA, in 25 mph wind. Stress strengthens me, doesn't weaken me. Patterson looked around one last time. There was no other choice. Morgan, you'll conduct the operation, but you have only one chance. 6 a.m., moving to shooting position. Lisa took her Barrett M82A1 50 caliber rifle and moved to the shooting position at 8,200 feet altitude. Corporal Davis was with her as spotter. Ghost, target distance exactly 3,247 meters, Davis reported. Lisa began her calculations. Wind, 15 mm back from northwest, but variable due to altitude difference temperature. 5 degrees, high altitude effect. Barometric pressure, 25.2. In HQ bullet drop, approximately 400 inches at 3,200 meters. Wind drift, approximately 180 inches with 15 mph Coriolis effect. 4 inches right drift due to Earth's rotation. Bullet flight time, 4.2 seconds. After calculating each variable, she adjusted her scope. She controlled her breathing rhythm. Davis, when will the target be exposed? Ma'am, Mullah Rashid comes out of his command tent every 30 minutes. He stays exposed for 15 seconds. Critical moment. Ghost, target coming out, Davis whispered. 3,247 meters away, Mullah Rashid appeared on top of the rocky hill. Lisa could see him clearly through her scope. She reviewed all calculations one last time. She adjusted her crosshairs. She dropped her heart rate to 55 beats per minute. She took half a breath and held it. Firing! The Barrett's roar echoed in the mountains. The 50 caliber bullet left the barrel at 2,910 feet second. Lisa was timing with a stopwatch. 1 second. Bullet still traveling. 2 seconds. Wind effect started. 3 seconds. Bullet in drop curve. 4 seconds. Target in range. 4.2 seconds. Hit. Target neutralized, Davis shouted. Mullah Rashid's death instantly collapsed the Taliban attack. Radio intercepts showed panic. Mullah Rashid is martyred. How did the Americans hit him? Shooting from 3 kilometers is impossible. Retreat, retreat. 800 Taliban fighters scattered without their commander. The 500 soldiers at FOB Chapman were saved. When Lisa returned to base, the entire base was waiting for her. Patterson stood in front. Morgan, Patterson's eyes were teary. The shot you just made didn't just break a record. It saved the lives of 500 American soldiers. Rodriguez approached Lisa. Morgan, you taught me sniping all over again. Carlos Hathcock's record is now yours. Davis excitedly added, confirmed by GPS, ma'am, 3,247 meters, official new world record. 6 months later, Staff Sergeant Lisa Ghost Morgan received the Distinguished Service Cross Medal and officially established the longest confirmed sniper kill by a female soldier record. No one ever said women can't make long-distance shots again. Lisa would tell every new sniper class. Carlos Hathcock's record lasted 40 years. Because he wasn't just a great soldier, he was a great teacher. Now that record is mine, and I'm waiting for one of you to break it. At the Montana ranch, her father Robert smiled with pride as he hung his daughter's photo on the wall. That's my little sniper. She showed the world that women know no limits.